everyone, Christina Whiteley here, Realtor with Fabulous Homes Colorado, powered by Keller Williams Freedom. And this is Fabulous Neighbors of Colorado, where we feature local businesses and entrepreneurs. And today I'm so excited. I don't know if you've heard the buzz about this store, but I heard about it for quite a while now, and I've been here once before to check it out, and I've bought some things, and I love it, and I'm just so tickled pink that I get to stand in this store with the owners, Jazz Ramirez and Natalie Page Evans, the owners of Spirituality and Metaphysical Store. Hi, girls.
Hi.
Hey. Thank you for inviting us. We've had such a great time learning about the different items that you have, even just in these last 15 minutes. I mean, it took a while to even get started because we were all like, what's this and what's that? I cannot wait for you to show the people what this store is all about. So what do you carry in your store?
So we carry a large variety of metaphysical goods. All of our items are, for the most part, handmade. Everything's on consignment. So everything is also from a neighbor as well. We carry a lot of handmade goods, especially. That's what we specialize in.
What is metaphysical?
So the metaphysical is kind of the things that you can't see, these concepts, these intangible concepts that we might not fully understand, but are a big player in the energies around us and things like that. So we're talking about things like tarot readings and crystal healing and, manifesting, these big, more spiritual plane type interactions.
Mm-hmm.
It all comes down to the earth too, because there's not just only the metaphysical part of the spiritualism, there's also the metaphysical part of the earth or what the moon gives us. It just depends on the personality or the person, how he wants to play with it.
I think that's amazing because you have a little something for everyone. And it's kind of like the first time I came in here, I didn't know I was going to leave with something. And I came in here and it spoke to me and I bought it and I absolutely love what I purchased from
What was
here.
it?
The angel cards.
Yeah,
I use
remember
them
now.
almost every day, and my kids pull one when they've had a really rotten day or they're just kind of confused. My daughter, she's got some health issues, and she is home alone a lot of the days, and she'll just pull a card, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I got this card. And she's like, I had that one last week. I didn't even know she had been. So she's really loving them as well,
Yes.
So it's been something that at least 4 out of 5 of us have really enjoyed. My husband's just lame.
Yes. You can argue that one.
Yes. So you had pulled out a couple of your favorites to kind of show us. I'd love for you to show us what you picked, and then we'd
I'm
love
going
it.
to let Natalie start her favorites.
Awesome.
And then I'll start after her.
Perfect.
Okay, so these are one of our pendulums. This is probably one of our most popular pendulums. My own husband actually hand makes these himself.
Wow.
Wow.
It started off as a favor to me, but then he fell in love with making them. So he has just made all kinds of different pendulums. And then we even have more affordable pendulums as well that aren't as complicated but still work very well. This one's only $5.
Look how pretty that is.
You can't beat that price
You
either.
can't see it as well on camera, but these are gorgeous.
Yeah, it's not doing it justice. They're incredible. I mean, that is quality.
And as for my favorites, obviously I make my own incense packets.
Oh.
And I'm going to turn around. So it's a little bit crushed in the back, but you can see it has flowers and some other spices and herbs in there. And another one that I like to feature is the Abundance Bundle. Is the, we start 2020 with a purpose. Everybody does.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to lose weight. Everybody wants to make more money. Everybody wants to, grow 2020 what they need to do, right? For us in the store, it's been extremely popular here in the store as well, selling abundance. The abundance comes with money, comes with the purpose of selling homes.
Health.
It depends. Health.
You can be
It depends on anything that they want to do, right?
Sure.
So right now, this is one of my 2 favorite items. Obviously, you're missing your favorite. So.
Yeah, and then this is honestly my favorite item in the store.
Oh.
So these chakra soaks are so cool and unique. I've never seen them in any other metaphysical store. So it's a chakra soak. So what that is it helps balance, and clear a certain group of chakras. So this is the ground edition. So it helps with those base 3 chakras, and you basically soak in the tub with a 1/3 cup of it. So it does last a while if you use it sparingly. And it helps you ground. It can be really helpful for people with anxiety issues, especially people that don't have a sense of safety, on the inside. They have that residual fear. It can help kind of overcome that. It's probably the best bath you'll have.
Really?
Yeah.
It's pretty
And
incredible.
my last favorite is this particular crystal. I know it's barely, hopefully it can be seen in the camera. I'll just leave it there for a second.
It's incredible.
It's an amethyst from Veracruz, according to the little paper right here. But it's one of my favorite because it resembles the castle of one of my favorite cartoons. And I love purple. I love purple.
Oh, well, it's beautiful. We'd love to walk around with you and see what other goodies you have on your shelf. And
Well, let's mention the decks. They're right here.
Yeah.
We'll focus on that. And we all have different favorite decks. Like, for example, I'm gonna tell this is Natalie's favorite. You have probably seen it in the group, which we'll talk about in a minute. But it will be something that people would like to kind of see. And we have a little bit of everything. Like, for example, if we have cartoon people or manga people, they like to read the cards in that kind of style.
loves mangas.
And we have more styles on that side where Natalie is. What else we have over there? We have the Spanish cards, and not specifically for Spanish-speaking people like me, but they're called Spanish because they're compared to the tarot. And obviously the abundance of decks that we have for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a deck that will call to each, for different unique individuals. I want to talk for a little bit about the deck that is my working deck. So we have a group called Spring Spirituality.
It's amazing.
I do a ton of free live readings all the time, basically whenever I can squeeze them in. I use this deck. This deck is extremely easy to read and understand. So even if you're brand new at tarot, you could come and pick it up and you could read it, without too much learning ahead of time. It's really beginner friendly.
What else we can
And the
mention?
Facebook group is incredible. So if you're not a part of that, definitely make a
Yep,
request.
Spring Spirituality.
Just like that on Facebook. Spring Spirituality.
And everybody in that group is so welcoming and inviting and helpful, and it's an amazing group.
Yep, it's not just a Facebook page. It's not our business page. It is a community online. We have almost 1,000 members, and there's questions and answers, and people coming to asking for prayers when they go through a hard time. I mean, just a really all-around supportive. And we do have in-person meetups as well. So if you want to make real-life friends beyond just Facebook, all of my friends are from this group.
And that meetup, we have it on the 12th. For this month, it will be at my house, the event. If you haven't joined the group, please do so. And the event is actually on the group for all the members. And if you want to bring a guest that is not in the group, why not bring it over? Let's have fun. And it's a potluck style. We all bring some dishes to eat and have fun. And sometimes we're giving readings right there and talking about the tarot. And it turns into sometimes a class. You never know what's going to happen at the meetups.
How often do you have the meetups?
We shoot for every month, but when we were opening the store,
Sure.
it was kind of busy.
Busy.
So our goal is once a month.
Okay, perfect. So definitely.
Opening the store, is this new?
It is
here?
new.
Yes.
Yeah.
We opened on December 6th.
Oh, how
So today
exciting.
is 1 month anniversary.
Yay!
How fun. And I see behind Jennifer, I'm seeing candles and looks like oils maybe. And she'll kind of pan around. So now it's your 1 month anniversary. What inspired you to open this store?
I'm going to say after joining two direct sales companies and failing miserably in both of them,
Uh-huh.
and this opportunity opened up by accident with Natalie, I just, why not? What's there to lose,
Yeah,
honestly, as for me?
sure.
And I opened the door to opportunity and I'm like, let's go for it.
For me, I formed the Spring Spirituality group in December of 2018.
Okay.
And as the group grew over time, I realized that we had so many different talents in the community, amazing readers, amazing, people that make aura cleansing type things and just all kinds of talent, in our online community. And so kind of just got the idea all of a sudden, what if we did a consignment store, and we kind of all lifted each other up together. Because I don't think any of this could have happened without the entire community pulling together and making it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And we did the intention on September to make this happen, but it was not the intention of having it on 7 days from when we did it. It was the goal within the next year or two. Save the money,
Yeah.
save the product, find what we need, we're not trying to compete, but at the same time, what is that community needs so we could be here And then all of a sudden, we're here.
And a little bit more on what she was saying about us manifesting it. So what she means for people that aren't spiritual savvy, they might not know what that means. We basically did a manifestation ritual. You know, we burned some things, we had green candles, we did some chants. I mean, it was like a full-blown ritual that we did under the full moon on the Friday the 13th moon in September. And it was with the intention of manifesting a metaphysical store. Exactly 7 days to the dot. I got a phone call from the executive director in this building, the Cottonwood Center for the Arts, and he personally invited us to move into what used to be his office. And right now, that is what we're standing in.
That is very cool.
That is incredible. And one of my favorite things about your store is you're supporting other local businesses. I mean, it's a community, just like the Facebook group. You brought the community to life here. And it's
why
incredible.
not? I mean, many people, you can go to other stores and, let's say Walmart, for instance. There's a lot of vendors, but how many of those vendors are actually local?
Yeah.
And how many of those vendors are actually making a profit without a big company taking it? Having a small mom and pop shop in an aspect gives us a chance that the money stays here, it stays local, and it keeps returning locally. Which that's our intention.
I love it. I think it's wonderful. Are you all looking for more vendors?
So we are always open to new vendors. We're currently going to be doing a little tiny remodel today, actually, after you guys leave.
Oh,
we're gonna be putting in 2 new shelves, so that way we can take in some new vendors. Because we're kind of full on the shelves we have now, so we're just throwing in a couple of extra because I really think that there's some new products that are kind of destined to be in the store. Yeah.
Yeah. What are they called? I'm sorry. Scrying
mirrors.
I don't recall seeing those at all. And I gravitated right here as soon as I came in. You were bundling the lavender. That was the day you were making the sage. And
we can feature in a little bit. So if you want we make our bundles here.
And it's local, yeah. No, absolutely. We'd love to see that. I don't remember seeing the scrying because I came right to this direction. I knew right where I needed to go to find what I was looking for. And I didn't even know what I was looking for when I came.
It just called you.
It did. And I left with what I needed. Absolutely. I can 100% say I left with what I needed. So
That's amazing.
I love it. And you're not just a store. What other services do you offer aside from just the store? We're hiding something very special behind us.
Showcase.
So
sorry, I had to do that.
I love it.
we offer tarot readings and Spanish card readings. So Spanish cards isn't to say, they're spoken in Spanish, although we do have a bilingual reader. Jazz speaks Spanish, so we can serve the Spanish-speaking community for readings as well.
Yes, I do.
And I've had a reading from Jazz, and it was incredible. And I'm going to have a reading from Natalie at some point. And we also have this area. What is this for?
This area is for moms or parents in general that don't know where to leave their kids, and sometimes they feel conflicted to leave it with a stranger.
Sure.
Or they cannot come to have a reading. Why not let us two moms help you with it? We have a little room for kids where they can watch some TV. And we have our kids here all the time for that whole reason, because at the end of the day, we're still moms. That's not going to change that aspect that we're a business owner. We still moms, then we have to attend to our children as well. That's why we created this particular room. They have a television, they have toys, we have a playpen even for kids that they like to roam around. Mm-hmm. Well, sorry for little bit babies, but they have to stay in place. Just kidding. Playing around. But other than that, we try to make it as friendly as possible for all of them to be here, because that's what we do. We want to be the difference for all those moms and dads. Why not be here, feel confident, feel comfortable that their kids are safe, and they're still within their earshot where if something happens, they can attend to their children.
Yeah. I think it's wonderful because I didn't get readings when my children were younger, because where am I going to put them? It wasn't allowed at that time where we lived, at least. Maybe I didn't look hard
And
enough.
sadly, most stores that do readings don't allow children. And they're not kid-friendly whatsoever, because their focus is not the kids. The focus is the adult, the customer, the items that they have. And we try to be the difference. That's what makes us unique. That we have the understanding of our needs. Why not use our needs to somebody else?
Yeah. I think that's great. Do you want to show us your lavender bundles that you were wrapping? You're the pro.
I wrap them.
And you were saying something about classes, Natalie.
Yes, in addition to readings, we
So we have
also
them right
offer
here.
classes. I teach an Introduction to Tarot class once a month. It's 4 hours long, and we go over the entire foundation of tarot. We talk about all the 4 different suits, the 2 arcanas. It's a really, really detailed, involved class, and all of my students have left after my class feeling really comfortable in doing their own readings. We do practice readings in the class, so that way I can see, you know, in action what might need to be worked on, and also what you're doing right, you know. So it's a really involved, interactive class.
I think that's great that you're sharing your talents with everybody. So it's
Thank
amazing.
you.
You guys are pretty amazing ladies. What are your hours and where can we find you? You mentioned you're in the Cottonwood Center, and this is such a cool building, by the way, everybody.
I will have to mention the Cottonwood Center for the Arts is not just our studio. There are many studios here. We are the only metaphysical store here. But there are a lot of artists here that why not come and check them out as well. So give a little shout out to all of them because we are all in this together, right? We are here Tuesday to Saturday, Friday until 6 p.m. The whole week, and Saturday until 5 p.m.
Wonderful. And they
I
just-
will note that we close between 3 and 4 because we are moms, so we pick up kids from school at that time.
Okay.
So that is you know, something, and then Saturday our hours are 10 to 5.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much for inviting us into your store and educating us. It's really an incredible place. Jennifer and I both walked in and we both felt so relaxed just immediately. So thank you for having us. And we will have Jazz and Natalie's information in the description below so that you can reach out to them and come and visit their store. And if you would like to be featured, go ahead and make a comment below and I will reach out to you as well. Remember who to call for all of your fabulous real estate and metaphysical and spirituality needs. Make it a fabulous day.
Oh, the giveaway. You want to mention it before we go off?
Well, we will have a free, you guys tell us what our giveaway is.
So for a giveaway for people that share this video, am I correct in
Every
that?
time it gets shared, and we'll have the rules above the video as well. But
So
yes.
for you get entered to win a free reading with either myself or Jazz Ramirez. So it's a 30-minute long reading. So it's a good amount of time where we can get really detailed and cover a lot of stuff. So that should be a really good prize for whoever wins it.
An incentive to share.
Yes, whoever gets it is very lucky. Well, thank you ladies again so much. And we'll have all the official rules to enter into the drawing for your free reading. You don't want to miss that one. It's pretty incredible. Make it a fabulous day.
Bye-bye. Thank you.